Okay.
All right, well, welcome and thank you for coming. We are here from Chick-Fil-A North Mount Pleasant. And Chick-Fil-A North Mount Pleasant is located at 3102 Ironclad Alley in Mount Pleasant, not too far of a drive from the Citadel. We opened back in December of 2008.
So I know you can't see us at this moment, but you'll see us again. But my name is Morgan Tuck. I'm the Senior Director of Training. I've actually been at the store since day one. Chick-fil-A was my first job, and I'm still there 12 years later. So I've grown exponentially through Chick-fil-A, and that's personally and professionally. I've been given some incredible opportunities through this company over the last 12 years. Some of those include leadership development, scholarships. I traveled for 9 weeks with corporate all over the United States. And I've even worked with multiple family members. And I honestly wouldn't be the same person today if I had never worked at Chick-fil-A.
And my name is Elizabeth Ann Staley. I serve as our Chief of Staff, and so I help our operator run the business. I primarily focus on leadership development as well as our finances. And I have been there since October of 2014. So I actually have a couple business degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration and a master's in economics, but I have definitely learned the most about business by working at Chick-fil-A. Previously, I'd always been in an office. I never would have seen myself working at a Chick-fil-A restaurant. But I can honestly tell you, while it is my hardest job and my strangest job, it is by far my most favorite job. And I have my favorite boss and work with my favorite team.
So of course, we are one Chick-fil-A off of Chick-fil-A Inc., Chick-fil-A Corporate. So we kind of have a corporate purpose that the founder set in place at the very beginning. And that's to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that's been entrusted to us and to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A. And then something that's been really cool over the last year or so, Chick-fil-A has been moving toward a shared vision, which is to become the world's most caring company, which that goal is qualitative and not quantitative. So for me, that's been one of the coolest things to see over the last year. You may kind of see it within, I don't know if you've seen any of the Chick-fil-A commercials over the last couple of years, but we've kind of transitioned from the funny cow commercials into red couch commercials, where typically those are with stories with team members or guests, kind of sharing how Chick-fil-A cares.
And so the vision at our particular restaurant at Chick-fil-A North Mount Pleasant is to nourish, serve, and transform our team and community. We like to say that we don't just sell chicken, that we directly influence the people around us. And if we came in just to fry chicken and make those delicious waffle fries every day, it'd probably get a little bit old. But it's really why we do what we do, getting to nourish, serve, and transform our team and community. We've been able to help countless schools and organizations around us and do many personal things for our team members as well. Oftentimes we talk about, if Chick-fil-A North Mount Pleasant disappeared tomorrow, would there be a hole in our community? And we believe that there would be.
So how exactly would we execute this vision and corporate vision and things like that? So there are four main things here that we think are necessary for doing this vision. So number one, we want to provide a clean and safe environment. Number two, of course, we want to serve great food. Number three, we want our guests to receive food with fast and accurate service. And some of that, of course, is not being a detriment to accuracy by being too fast. It's kind of hand in hand, making sure we're doing both of those at the same time. And then finally, we want to serve with genuine hospitality, which is what sets Chick-fil-A apart.
So our people, we have an incredible team. There are over 100 of us working together. We have people of all ages, backgrounds, personalities. Ages range from 14 to early 70s. We have folks from several different countries working with us, all different socioeconomic backgrounds. And I am convinced that while we have never done this, if every one of us took the Myers-Briggs test or any other personality test, we would fill up every single box. We also like to say teamwork makes the dream work, which might sound cheesy. However, for us, it is really true because we are all interdependent on one another in the restaurant. And so it really does take a team to get out those delicious sandwiches and fries.
So a big part of this is quality and the customer experience. Of course, it's our utmost importance to serve great tasting food in a hospitable environment. We want all of our guests to have a great experience when they're with us. And of course, we measure this in a couple different ways. One is through guest surveys, talking to our guests, and then talking to our team. We're always looking for ways to improve, and we really take what our guests say and what we see through those surveys to heart to see how we can improve our store, whether it's through training or whatever we can further do to make their experience better.
Sales and brand growth. So we know that if we take care of our guests, they'll take care of us. While we opened in December of 2008, our first full year of operating was in 2009. And since then, our sales have grown over 172%. So just last year, our sales were over $7.6 million, which was our best year ever. And I am incredibly proud to say that while we all know 2020 was an unprecedented year, we experienced trials like we've never seen before. Unfortunately, many restaurants have closed around us in Charleston and Mount Pleasant. I'm excited to say that we have stayed open the entire time, and we've kept all of our full-time team members employed as full-time team members, and everyone who's wanted to continue working has been able to. So in that time, while we stayed open, we increased our sales and we were able to give more than ever before. So our percent of giving was highest in 2020, higher than any other year, which I think is really awesome.
So of course, with financial return, we definitely see the financial returns of our investments. We invest deeply in our team and their needs as well as in our community. And that's evidenced through this past year, especially, but even before then, we've been able to give over $1 million to our community since we opened.
So would you be a good fit for Chick-Fil-A North Mount Pleasant?
What we're looking for right now is strong leaders to lead and serve our team. And this would be operations managers. So perhaps similar to your time at the Citadel, it's hard work and it isn't always the most glamorous thing, but you'll learn valuable life skills that can be applied to all future venues. You'll work hard and you'll reap the benefits.
Some people who have gone before you from the Citadel, Kyle Weaver, who graduated a few years back, he is now actually in a corporate development program. And then we currently have Dondre Copeland and Kafari Buffalo. If you know them or if you don't, I'm sure they would be more than willing to talk to you, share their experiences with Chick-fil-A North Mount Pleasant if you're considering a position with us.
So what we're looking for is someone who is eager to learn, eager to serve others, has a desire to grow personally, has a desire to grow professionally, and someone who wants to move the needle to see positive results in our restaurant.
So in their tenure with us, our leaders learn everything from how to serve others, how to manage people, which on any given day, you can be leading up to 30 or 35 people at a time. And that's really learning how to manage 100 people. How to hire, employee relations. So that could mean having difficult conversations, trying to figure out how to help team members improve. You'll do a lot of critical thinking and a lot of problem solving because you never know what's coming your way when you get there. You may incur a power outage or a flu outbreak and 4 people are sick, and you've got to figure out how to handle that. You'll learn everything that's operational in the restaurant, finances, so basic shift finances, all the way up to how do we manage and what do we do with that $7.6 million. You'll learn how to schedule those 100 people, logistics of the restaurant, and marketing.
So we have our own store's leadership development program. This consists of working in the restaurant for about 3 to 5 years. During that time, you learn as much as you can about the business, and you regularly meet with senior leadership. From there, you can further apply for Chick-fil-A's corporate leadership development program, as well as their training development program and other Chick-fil-A corporate positions, which corporate for us is in Atlanta, Georgia. You can also, with us, apply to be an operator of a full Chick-fil-A, and you can continue growing in our restaurant.
So benefits of working with us, we do offer a 401k retirement plan. You're eligible after you've worked 1 year, 1,000 hours, and if you have to be 21 or older. That's on a sliding scale. So the max, if you give 5 or more %, we give you 4. So if you put in 5, you get 9. There's no vesting period. So whenever you decide to leave, you can take all the money that you've put in as well as everything we've given you. We also offer to pay at least 50% for health insurance for full-time team members. There's 5 different health plans this year and a myriad of optional add-ons with vision, dental, life, short-term disability, and more. We offer a flexible schedule where we want to work with you as much as possible, and we always offer Sundays off. So, what do y'all want to know?